What's going on, everybody? Wild time. Saturday stream, a little late today. Normally at 1 o'clock Eastern. Had some other things to take care of, so it's about 4 o'clock. So we're going to get a couple hours in here of streaming and gold making. A few days before Dragonflight, sort of winding down on what we can do. So we're going to do what we can. All right, so what we're gonna do is run the, you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the LFR here for the shoulders. Hopefully they drop. I have yet to have them drop. But I know a bunch of people that have had them drop and actually have sold them. So we're giving it a shot here. We'll go ahead and start the stopwatch as well to see how long it takes us. All right, nothing there. Reset it. The cool thing about this is that it doesn't take time and you can just do it real quick. So I'm going to log in. We're going to do this. And then before we do anything else, and then when we're done, then we'll move on and we'll do something else. It's pretty quick. My goal is to at least get like one of each color. Right, but you can only do 10 in an hour, so we're just going to start off with this. And this has been something I've been doing recently. Like typically I'll just like sit down, like before I get into like a game session or something, I will just run this. Especially because there's not a whole lot going on right now. I'm just waiting on Dragonflight, right? Alright, so nothing dropped there, actually. Alright. Leave instance group. Yep. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the Shaw of Anger mount. That mount is super sick. That's the one I wish I had. Right. So after this, I'm going to run through, and I've got to actually clean up some of my my banks because I still need to do my weekly clear out video for the week. So I need to do that, and then I think I've got to do a short quest line in Zareth Mortis for the to get the little guy available, the vendor available to buy a chest to try to get a glimmer of satisfaction. Hey there, Palm Moon Necklace. I gotta figure out how to say your name. You've been in here enough. I feel like I should know how to say it. Can I just call you Ham? Alright, Hom it is. Hom it is. Welcome. Didn't get it that time. This is one of those things I keep farming where I'm like, I don't believe it's going to drop for me. I believe that other people have gotten it, but I don't think it's ever going to happen for me. We'll see. I wonder why that's so loud. Like the rest of my volume is low, but then when I get a notification that a dungeon's up, it's super loud. Dropped for you earlier after about 30 runs. This is probably going on like 100 runs for me. But that's awesome that that it dropped for you. It's always good to hear. So you are saying that it does exist. Rhino Ventes, welcome, sir or ma'am. Yeah, a lot of people are having good luck with this. Two other BOEs? Are you serious? I have in like almost 100 runs. I have not had one BOE drop. I just get this like this little sticky like goo that's like nothing, or I get like 1 gold. So you got, I think you got lucky, which is awesome. I was doing this in Boomkin, but then I realized that I could kill them a lot faster in Feral for sure. So one of the ways to do this farm is you can only do it 10 times in an hour, right? Per realm. I mean, you can switch to another realm and do it 10 times, but we're just killing the entrance. Before though, like if you're done farming it for the week, or like if it's before a reset, just go ahead and clear like the whole thing, right? Because there are some more chances to get the shoulders specifically from some other mobs in this dungeon, but you can't go anywhere else in this, I'm sorry, raid. You can't go anywhere else in this raid without doing a boss, because the boss comes up like after this. So you can run the whole raid though by reset. It's just if you run the whole raid now, it's going to lock you out for the week, which is what you don't want. So 7 minutes so far. I haven't counted the runs. So this is a nice little way to start off the day here. I did get a Varus guillotine, and when I got it, it was going for like 700k, and then it dropped down to 500. Now it's like 300 something. I would let mine go for like in the 350s, no problem. Yeah, it's quick, right? So I typically don't do a lot of this kind of stuff either. Like transmog farming isn't really my my thing. But this one is so fast, you know, and the profits can be so high that it's definitely worth it. I'm more of a crafter myself. But sometimes it's fun. Sometimes farming like this is fun just for the RNG factor, right? Sort of like gambling, you know? Every time you loot, it's like, is this gonna be it? Yuri Gaming, what's happening? Hello, hello. Nine minutes. This has got to be. We've got maybe one or two more, maybe. Oh, also, the good thing that's going to be about running this at the end of the week, like if you're done farming these first packs and you can take the lockout like before the reset or whatever, is that you can actually, there's a mount that drops in here from the dog boss. Which is nice. I actually don't know if it drops in LFR. Look at that. I didn't even get any loot for that. That might have been our last one. Let's see if we can get another one. Tried the 2x10 time run yesterday. Still not got the transmog. Did you get the mount from LFR? Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of this person here. Man, they come in so quick. Yeah, it might drop from LFR. Well, obviously it does. You said you got it. All right, so that took us 10 minutes, and we ran it 10 times. Didn't get it, but it was fast and easy. All right, let's move on down the line here with what we got going. Tested 2x10 run yesterday. Still not got the transmog. Yeah, Yuri, I think we're gonna have to farm it a little bit more than that. Who said they got it? Trio Ventus got it after about 30 runs. I'm probably going on like 100 or more runs with 0 BOEs nor the shoulders. So it's RNG, right? Sometimes you'll get it real quick, and sometimes it'll take you a while. All right, let's repost these. I have to do this clear out today for my weekly Saturday video. It's going to be a little bit later today just because I had some stuff to do. So I don't really want to spend a lot. This is cool. Look, the bigger one. These are selling for $228, and I'm making 89 gold on each. That's pretty good. So this, I don't know if anybody caught this ridiculous spam that came through. I deleted it, but it says 69mega.com. The future is here. Dating AI. 84% match. Does that mean artificial intelligence dating? What does that exactly mean? Is it artificial intelligence hooking you up with people? Or is that like actually you're going to be dating artificial intelligence? Alright, let's see if we got any blood quests. I hope we do. We don't need that many more. Ooh. Oh, we do! We're gonna have enough to make one of the mounts. Look at this. 10, baby, right here. Suramar. What do we gotta do? I'll do anything. Laystone pauldrons. You got it. And then I gotta save a grotto. Make some pauldrons, get 10. Save an entire grotto, you get 2. Really? Alright. What do I need? Blacksmithing. Wait, what's that? Laystone pauldrons it was? By the way, if you have blacksmithing and you're not making the laystone pieces, you're doing it wrong. I'll show you why. Look at all these laystone. Look at this. Look at the sell rate. And then look how much gold. Super nice. I do need some laystone ore though, which is unfortunate. Actually, I don't want to do it that soon because I got to do my video there. I don't want to be down a whole bunch of gold. Sales though on this guy, horrible this week. I did sell a steel-bound harness though for 42k, which is like probably honestly like a 40k profit, which is nice. Let's see. Look at this. So it cost me 3,000 to make, so that was a 40k profit. It's nice. Somebody has it listed for 90,000 right now. It's never going to sell for 90,000. I mean, it might, but it's not very likely. The market value is 36. The historical is 35. Laystone pauldrons. Let's create them. All right, now let's go turn it in. Well, actually, let's see if we have a any juicy what am I trying to say? Oh, missions for our bloods before we go. All right. Closer, okay. We do have one. So the cool thing with this is 4, but if you get a bonus roll success, you get 8, which is huge. And that's already 104. 194. See if we can get any higher. No, probably just going to be 194. Okay, so 194% chance. That means we have a 100% chance to get 4, and then we have a 94% chance to get 8. So for that reason, I always do, if I see a big quest for resources, I'll always go do it just for that. And I think we were in Suramar is where we need to go. Yeah, and we'll need to go down this little cavern here. How to unlock mission tables for the Broken Isles. Adam, I imagine you have to do the starter quest, right? Like, you have to start it. There's probably a quest in your main city, and then you have to start it and just follow it through until they open. And then you're going to have to get some followers and stuff like that. So at this point in the game, since it's past, it's not going to be hard just because you're going to be geared and you're going to be blown through the quests. But I imagine it would take you a little while. Like, it would take you a little bit of time, I would imagine, right? Yeah, getting 12 of those is really good. You have Argus unlocked. I don't know, the mission table. So in Legion, everybody got like a home base, right? Like, and so that's where the table is. You probably just have to Google it, man. I don't have the info off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Yuri, I have not played the beta, but I have heard that there is no mission table type system in Dragonflight. At least that was the talk last time I looked into it. Who knows, maybe they changed it by now, but to my knowledge, there's not one. Alright, let's go save the Grotto and craft a mount. Alright, Grotto. Here we're coming to save ya. Well, I could actually... Oh, I do have my speed set on. Okay. So, yeah, so getting your missions tables, if you have any quests, they're going to be, like, if they're quests to, like, kill stuff, you're not going to have any problem doing it, right? Let's see... Oh, I still got my pocked bonefish speed buff up, so that's why I'm going faster. Alright, so let's go to High Mountain. Let's reload because our add-ons aren't letting us click on stuff in our bags. Let's go to High Mountain, see what we need to get for this mount, buy it, go craft it, and then move on. AJ, what's happening, man? So we just did the 10 runs for the shoulders in LFR, which we did not get anything. And by we, I mean I did not get anything. There is Trinovantes in the chat. He said he got some after about 30 runs and some other BOEs, which is awesome. I didn't get anything, so now there is a juicy quest up for 10 bloods. And so now I've... Oh, look, there's another one. Well, let's do that one too. Heck yeah. So anyway, now we are going to go get these bloods, and we are going to craft this, the Fell Core Hound harness. Right now it's selling for 90k, which looks like I'm going to make 82,000. I doubt that it sells for 90k. The one I just sold, I sold for like 44. So yes, luck is a good feeling like that. Oh, you got the shoulders? Yeah, I was just telling the chat too, like, if you're not crafting the Laystone shoulders or the Laystone gear to put on the auction house, you're doing it wrong, because that's easy gold. I don't think it being listed for 90k signifies they're going up in price. I think what happened was somebody either bought them out to reset the price, or there was none listed and somebody relisted it very high. But as you can see down here, I have my max price set at, I think, 180% of DB market, because I want to make it still sellable. So if DB market is 36k, 180% of that is going to be, it tells you right down here, 74,500. So if I use my TSM to list this, max I'm going to list it for is 74k. The Laystone recipe you should just get from Legion Blacksmithing. Just go to Legion, learn. It might be a vendor recipe, or if not, I would recommend just going to doing all the Legion quests. All the recipes come from quests in Legion, which is annoying, but you get them pretty early on. They're like your base level stuff. All right. So I should probably go for this too. Harness Business, 25K a few weeks ago. Last week sold for 40. Sold 2 for 60. Yeah. I think it just depends on realm, and they'll probably go back down, I would say. That stuff never stays up that high for long. So you did really good for selling them for that. That's awesome. Alright, what do I have to do for this? Kill a bunch of stuff? Easy. I'm telling you, the blacksmithing mount, the Felcore, I don't know what it is. You would think that a lot of people would have it by now. But that is probably one of the best gold per hour farms. Even if you have to gather or run dungeons to get the bloods and it takes you 2 hours to get them all, you are still looking at pretty good profit per hour. I just do the quests and everything as they come up. I usually, without specifically farming for the bloods, I usually make at least one a week. And if I farm for them specifically, I can usually crank out about 2 a week. You have 5 to 6 listed? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the mount achievement. They probably will go up. I tell you what I get stuck with a lot is the Panther mounts. Right now I have one of each Panther mount up. Been up for like 3 weeks. I think, maybe 2 weeks. Haven't sold one. Super annoying. And they cost like 20k to make, and you only make like 10k on them. So I have to find another portal somewhere to close. Well, this guy looks like the main guy. There he is. Oh yeah. Yeah, so they I think it depends on the realm too. I really do. Like, so I was on another realm and I transferred, but that other realm I would always sell the depleted Kypyrite rockets. Okay. On this realm, I've had one listed for a month and it has not sold at all. Same with the Mechgineer's chopper. I feel like this realm is not very good for mounts, really, for some reason. A lot of people like love the Panther mounts. They're like, "Oh, I sell a couple every week," and I'm like, "Not on this realm." Okay, now we can get to the juicy stuff. Now we can go craft. But you see how that one was like 600 something, and that was real quick to get? That's why I do those, just in case there's a blood quest up. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily like an exciting way to make gold, right? But it's definitely, you definitely get a big chunk of gold from doing it. Thunder Totem. That's where we need to go. We need a mailbox. 7.8 million up in auctions. Notice 4 million's inflated from gray prices. Hopefully you'll sell some of them. We still don't have a date, do we, of when they're going to be transmoggable. To view the overall characters, you just do this. Wait. Total gold. Is that not TSM? Is that another add-on that I have? I think that's TSM, right? Groups. Wait. Yeah, so the tooltip shows me, but that might be TSM. See, I can hold it up and it tells me how much I have on each character. Interesting. Tony, 20k on your server right now. That sucks, but you still make gold, right? I mean, they cost like what, 3k to make, so you're still making good gold. I guess you could go here too, look. So yeah, look, so you just go, this is what you do. TSM right here, dashboard, and then all 8 players, and then it'll tell you high and then low. This is probably gonna, well, I don't know if it tells you current or not. You could go here all the way to the date, and then that'll tell you your current. Yeah, I don't know if yours doesn't tooltip like this. I don't know what add-on this is if it's not TSM. All right, so we need to go here. Okay, blacksmithing, gathering, open task list. All right, so let's do I want to craft those? How much gold are we saving by? This is gold versus time now here. Demon steel bar. Okay, 17 gold. That's actually pretty significant. I should actually probably make some of those, right? Dude, if I craft those, let's see. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm only making 3 gold on that right now. Demon steel bars, 30. 20, but see, they normally sell for 23. Do we try to capitalize on that? Do we try to capitalize on the actual price that they're going for right now? Fell slate they have at 10, Laystone they have at 12. Ooh, yes we do, because oh, fell slate, oh never mind, it was 10 because of that, and then Laystone is at 10. I think we do, everybody. I think that we will oh, demon steel. Demon Steel Bar. Let's go ahead. Let's just make 100 of them and see if we can't sell them. Because even if we can't sell them, if we can use them, right? Because we'll end up using them again. The TSM groups, gathering. Okay. See if we can do it this way. Wait, what did I sell? Oh, the bigger one still. The auctioning, browse, scan. Rough bronze stuff and fell iron stuff. Small profit, 3 to 500, but it costs, yeah. Yes, that's, Adam, that's good. I do that same thing. Like the rough bronze cuirass and the rough bronze boots. Alright, so the fell hide. We want to buy that. So it looks like the laystone is actually higher than it normally is. The Smasher. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. I'll check it out. Alright, so we've got that, and then now we need to go up here and we need to buy this. Open all. All bought. Oh man. We are like 16 short on the fell slate. That's okay. Okay, you're saying the Stink Rot Smasher? Stink Rot Smasher. It doesn't look like I have it. I've got a pet that's Stink Rot. Are you sure that's what it's called? It's a weapon. It might not be posted on my realm, honestly. Let's see, Stink Rot Smasher. Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't have one posted on my realm. Oh, that's cool looking though. This is what it looks like. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Put Wraith Chill onto it. That is super sick. Wait a minute, you can craft it? No, how do you... Is it a drop? Where does it come from? Island Expeditions. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that is awesome. You bought them out. That's probably a good call. Did you see the ones I just showed with the Wraith Chill on there? That was cool, right? That was a cool looking fish. Oh no, TSM's gone bazonkers. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Let's actually do it this way. We want to make all the demon steel bars. Okay, now we just wait. We wait to craft them. We're gonna sell 100 of them, and yeah, the other ones we're gonna make the mount with. How do you get to Legion Dalaran? Go to Stormwind. Are you ally or horde? Doesn't matter. Go to your main city. Go to the portal room. Like if you're Alliance, it'll be a portal room in the Mage Tower, and you can take a portal to Azuna, and then fly over to Dalaran. And then you can get your Dalaran Hearthstone. I actually did a video on that because I forget where it's at. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. No, that's not it. Search across your channel. How to get the Dalaran Hearthstone. Here we go. Well, it's on here. Tell you how to get the Dalaran Hearthstone. So that's how you'll get there. You'll go to your main city, you'll fly over, you'll take the portal to like Azuna for the Alliance, I don't know where it goes for Horde, and then you'll fly over to Dalaran, and then I just linked that short. There's no Azuna, it only goes to Old Dalaran. Maybe you do need to start it at the war table then. Or maybe it's in the castle. Time for a second BattleNet account to optimize gold making. Ready to up your gold making game. Would make a great video series. The more detailed, the better. I've been playing WoW for a long time. I've never had a second account. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't ran into a situation yet where I'm like, I really need a second account. It would be sweet though for some of the mounts that you can get. Well, use the warboard, talk to the quest giver, skip the event, then it teleports you there, talk to the dude in front of you, and you get the Hearthstone. See, on my alt, I don't know. On my alt, I did a DK. I didn't start it. I just had the portal to Azuna. I went to the portal, and then I didn't automatically get it. I had to go find a specific, like, innkeeper to get it. Here it is. The Demon Steel harness. Miss Cinnobite, good evening. Let me see. Video. There we go. I feel like my face was like super bright. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, did we do it? Alright, we did it all. So now we want to create one of these. Boom. Right, let's post them all. Okay, cool. Now's got that knocked out. There'll be some good gold coming my way. I still have 11 bloods left. Let's start for the next batch. Alright, Captain Fantastic. I think I actually really like the feel of Protection Paladin. They're supposed to be like one of the worst tanks going into Dragonflight, but I really like the feel of them. So I don't know. The only thing I have listed on this guy is rings and necks and panthers. Oh, I did see. Look, here we were. I was just talking. I never sell panthers. I sold one for 28k, which means I spent like 20,000, probably 22,000 gold to make 6, which is a horrible investment. But I sold one. So horrible profit on that, but hey, I sold it. Ollie Arts, good evening. Hello, thank you for joining. $30 to $40k to craft and $70 to $80k to sell. It's usually $34 to $40k on here to sell, but nobody's buying it. This one's gonna be sad here. This is all leatherworking Shadowlands gear, sub 233. So I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and vendor all these items here. I'm good, sir. How have you been? I'm guessing it's sir or ma'am. I don't have a good gender neutral way to greet people yet. So I think I'm just gonna adopt the turtle from the game. Good evening, sir, or ma'am. I think I might just do that. It. Hello, it. Welcome. Work on a Saturday? Yikes. What do you do for work? I mean, you obviously don't have to put anything or respond to that. Just asking. Oh, a cook. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys work all the time, and people like me who go out to eat on Saturdays are grateful for people like you who cook on Saturdays. So thank you for that. Yep, weekends are the big time. This is like a week straight that I've relisted all of these items and haven't sold any. Well, I got 10,000 from something. Okay. Sold a couple bone-bound knuckles. These cost about 30 gold to make, so that's pretty good. And Warbear Woolly. But for the most part, nada. The FedZB. Transmog market seems to be quiet at the moment. Yeah, every market seems to be quiet at the moment in my experience here. But Transmog is like that. Sometimes you'll have like a bunch sell, and sometimes you just won't. Excuse me. One day we'll live in a world where add-ons won't be causing problems. Actually, you know what we're going to do with this guy before I forget? We've got 163 of these Primeval Essence. I'm going to go cash those in and see what we can get to make gold with them. So I made my... Alright, so here's my rogue. I made a Kultiran rogue specifically for this. This is why I made my Kultiran rogue. Because fist weapon. For this reason and this reason only, I wanted a chubby rogue to look like this, because that's super cool. Unfortunately, Kultiran is probably one of the most worthless races that Blizzard ever made. I mean, I get why they did it, I guess, but you don't really have anything cool that helps you, like, do anything. Like, you have this Haymaker on a 2.5 minute cooldown. That's lame. And I think you can, like, swim underwater longer or something. But other than that... Oh, and you can now be a human druid and shaman. So that's sort of cool, I guess. Can they be shamans? I think they can be shamans. Let's see. Dark Moon Firewater. Yeah, so Tony, I actually did a video and I was like, you need Dark Moon Firewater, and then look at the difference with and without. And then I ran it both and I was like, oh man, I gotta cut that part out of the video. How many daily sales do I get usually? I don't count the daily sales. It just depends on what I'm doing. Oh, and this, I haven't emptied out any of my mailboxes either, so I should have a video though later out today or tomorrow about all my characters opening, so I'm not sure. How much gold? So from what I do, the way that I do it across characters, just crafting and stuff, I usually do about 250,000 gold a week, give or take. Yeah, that's a cool transmog. Looking at how do you know about the fizzy apple cider? Or I do not. Yep. All right. So what we need to do is we need to find out what sells. This sells for, where's the vendor sell? Okay, vendor sells 85 gold, and we're doing 25 essences. Oh no, it's 250k profit. Yeah, no, it's 250 back. So, oh, this is 80 gold. So what I do every week, and you can check my channel, there's a playlist of weekly bank clearouts. What I do is I'll go through all of my characters for a week, and I'll take where I was at, and then where I'm at now, and I'll subtract the two, and then that'll give me, you know, the gold that I've made throughout the week there. You can see, look, in the last 3 months, how it went up. This is because I did a server transfer too, right? I transferred some people on to this server. But as you can see, I'm steady going up, right? I've got about 8.5 million gold across all my characters. 44, see how much this one is. The mace. That's a mallet. I think these two are the same. My weapons they're actually really bad. Should I buy 2 for myself? Or will they just they'll just get replaced in Dragonflight, right? Yeah, Timo, there was one for 88. When I was on my warrior, the single one-hander weapon was for 88, but it looks like these are all 85. This one's 80, this one's 85. Oh, you know what? Okay, cool, I bought one. I had enough for one. Transmall runs. Over 1,000 auctions in the auction house. It's so much easier with TSM, and I'm getting a few daily sales every day. Yeah, you really need a lot of transmog to really get into that game. Alright. So these didn't sell because they were below my lowest price. I'm just gonna sell these. I mean, honestly. Right? Here, let's do this though. There we go. So let's sell those. Regent bag. I already have it. Why is it not down there? Oh, did I buy one and I already had one? Okay, that's what I did. 13. Can't really buy anything with 13 of them. Alright, so I did that. Started last Saturday, so in a week I got over 1,000 transmogs and made like 50 to 60k gold. That's awesome. Quit transmog because I hate reposting. Tony Scott, I feel that so hard, man. Yeah. Reposting is the worst part by far. What are you farming, Zavok? What are you farming for transmog? So these are my sales. I actually have a video, I think, in the works. These are my sales from Iron Docks only. So I ran Iron Docks about 60 times in 2 weeks. And I've been listing these. This has been 3 weeks almost of sales. So everything I got, and then I stopped running it and started listing for 3 weeks. So that's about 10K an hour, but it's taken me 3 weeks to get that gold back, right? Now this is just specifically Iron Docks, and that's it. Some of the big things here, the breastplate for 5K, some leggings, the auction control module, 28K, that's huge. That's this, and then another part. Put them together, you get this, 28K. Some Terraclaw breeches here. I think somebody probably bought all this out, look, because they bought the jerkin, the breeches, the bindings, and the waistband. So sort of interesting. I used to cancel when I got undercutted, but I have started to put stuff up for 12 hours instead of 24, and then whatever if I get undercutted. Old dungeons, but also syphilis, yeah. Look at this. Spaghetto. Alright, so it's almost been an hour since we did our 10 LFR runs on our druid. So maybe we'll go back and see if we can't run a couple more before I switch servers, and then I've got some pretty cool stuff to do over there. We are, look at that, 3 gold. How do you like that? Old dungeons. Manatomes is a good one to run. I like running Manatomes. It was easy. You should kill the bosses. The last drops a mount and way more trash. Tony, what are you? Which one are you talking about? Do I switch servers often? No, I don't switch servers often. Yeah, Tony, it just... If you kill the bosses, doesn't it lock you out for the week? Are you talking about the Burning Throne and Torx? So the bosses don't lock you out on Raid Finder. So we could go in there and kill the dog 10 times in an hour and try to get them out. Let's try it. I also feel like... Oh, I just sold a coin to Many Faces for 3,300. It takes a lot longer though to do that, right? Like you could do those, like there's more trash to kill, but there's not a lot more trash that drops the shoulders specifically. And when you kill those 2 packs like that, you can do it 10 times like in the hour. You're not going to run that whole instance 10 times in an hour if you're killing all the bosses. Well, AJ, we can do it live right here, buddy. I'll do it on a different character so I don't lock it out though on my druid if it's in case for some reason we're wrong. We'll give it a good testing. Because I'm pretty sure... So maybe it doesn't lock you out from the raid, it just locks you out from getting loot from the bosses, maybe. Yeah. Because the mounts that drop the shoulders are pretty much... they're in a few other places, but not a whole bunch more. Kai check. I guess it's K check. I always say Kaya when I'm in my head and I look at your videos. I say Kaya Chuck, but I don't think that's how you say it. What's happening, bud? Thanks for stopping by. When you farm the Antorus raid, do you need to play a leather-wearing class to get the Fell Flame? No. Also, are there other decent BOEs that drop from the instance? Yes. Adam, what are you talking about listing specifically that you need to undercut? And undercutters can only undercut so much, right? I mean, they can't be at the auction house for 24 hours a day. You're welcome, Savro. So we'll try this LFR deal out here again. I still think it'd be beneficial just to run the first two, just because, I mean, the first two packs, because it's quick that way, right? Running the whole one is definitely longer. Yes, you need to be a leather character to get leather to drop plate for plate. Miss Cinnabon, I don't think that is. I don't think so on what's it called? Old raids. On the old raids, I think it just drops the entire loot table. Right? Because, I mean, if you run old dungeons and old raids on whatever, it drops whatever. I've pretty much ran everything solo, and I think it just drops. I think it just drops everything. At least when you kill the boss, it drops everything. And then when you're running for transmog, it drops everything. Mounts and high-priced transmogs, they undercut. Boost every 24 hours. Yeah, I'm not worried about undercutting. I never have been. I mean, the legendaries I undercut just because you sort of had to. But still, I only did it like I would log in and then undercut, and then that was it. I didn't like sit there and watch it. Alright, so who are we going to go through? Let's just take Beard of War and we'll go through. The BOEs are specific. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You could be right. I want to disagree because I've ran a bunch of transmog runs as well from trash, and they drop just about everything. Let's see. I don't even know how to Google that question. Yeah, and even open world stuff, you get it like that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to Google. Let's see. Do you have any tombs? If so, how many? I mean, yes, I have some because I'm playing on them. I don't know. I think I have about probably 20 altogether, and maybe 7 or 8 max level. Yeah, I think that legacy raids drop everything. At least I know the dungeons do, right? Yeah, because that's how you farm. That's how you farm transmog in dungeons. All right. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm not convinced yet. I need more convincing that I will be wrong. All right, so this is what we're testing out. Oh, I was hoping I would get it right there, and I could be like, ah. All right, let's go see. There was some noise that I don't know what it. I don't know what that noise was. Hold on a second, Zavok. The place you started this, what is that about? I've never seen it. That is the LFR. So they put you in a queue for it. I remember when I did this raid, I was like doing mythic raiding when this raid originally came out, and I remember doing this on mythic. He is not dying as easy as I would like him to. Ah! Oh, he's still alive. Alright. Okay, so let's at least go kill for the second boss while we're in here. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, so we know that you only get loot from the bosses the first time. And I'm pretty sure the trash despawns, like when I come back in, at least on normal. I don't know, but we're going to check it out. I'm always up for testing stuff out. Did they move out to the third boss? No. The dogs. But I think you can pick which order you kill them in. Yeah, Zavok, you can just go there. But so there's 3 difficulties, right? Well, is it 4? There's LFR, normal, heroic, and mythic. Yeah, the hounds here. See, but like all this trash, you can get BOEs, but I don't think the shoulders drop from any of these guys. LFR is looking for raid. So like if you're current, you can go down here and go to raid finder. This is the looking for raid options. It puts you in a queue with a bunch of other people. If you do normal on up, you have to get a pre-made group and then go in. Alright, so we did not get the core hound. So let's leave the instance group and let's see if the trash is back up. 10 runs and nothing. Trino Ventus. We're trying to figure out if it drops, if you have, look at, hold on, look at this. Look at this guy. He's in flight form, but look at his weapon. Foreign baddie. Alright, so let's see what happens when we go back in. 70 now, yeah. Is there any loot difference? Some there are, yes. Some there are loot differences. Oh yeah, no, it looks like on LFR you can clear it all and then rerun it. Okay, so you can only... Yeah, so in LFR you could clear them all. I still think that just doing these right here is going to be faster than running everything. But yeah, definitely worth going for the first time to try to get them out. I'll give you that. Zavok, that's a big question, man, because I mean, you got to think about how many dungeons or how many raids are there, and then you know, like how many different things can drop, right? Because some heroic and mythic and LFR have different loot tables, and then like some don't. I think this one, I think in Legion they're just different colors. Alright, so let's run it again here. Oh, you've never heard of LFR? Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you pretty new to the game, or you just haven't done like any like PvE normally? Gotcha. Well, if it makes you feel any better, they always change how it works, it seems, so nothing on this one. Not even anything to pretend to pick up. We'll run this to max it out. We'll go to the second realm, and I've got some really cool sales over there. We will get these shoulders. I'm in search of somebody who has gotten the shoulders on a non-leather character now. Oh yeah, free to play. You can't get very far with that. Got a few times playing through. Yep. Yeah, LFR is like, so raiding is like the big PvE content, right? They made an option for people who don't want to form groups. It is an easier option. The difficulty is easier anyway, and they can do it like that. But it drops lower level gear. But it's easier to get into. And a lot of times LFR won't drop mounts or pets, and sometimes it will. AJ, you just got them on your druid. That is super sick. We need to find somebody that got them on a non leather so we can verify that. Factman, hola, ¿cómo estás y bienvenidos? faded raids and such, so I know a little bit at least. Oh yeah, of how the LFR loot table works. I think you and everybody else is probably unsure how the LFR loot table works. Now, Blizzard is never very clear about what they do, really. Yeah, they're rare. They are semi-rare, yes. And the thing about it is that they're a unique appearance, right? So, they look sort of like the monk shoulders with like the 3 balls around them. But anybody can wear them. Don't have to be a monk. They can be sold, sir, which is why we are farming them. So, or ma'am, sorry, I did it again. Okay, so Fell Flame. Yes, this is what they are right here. This is the mythic version. They're red. And then this is the normal version. They're white. And then the LFL version is purple. It doesn't say whether they're leather or not, does it? They're an agility piece. Maybe it doesn't say because I'm a leather worker. I also wish you had the AH mount. The rogue is green, yep. In Tesco. I don't know where Tesco is. But thank you for joining. You'll have to let us know where Tesco is. Maybe somebody knows. I do not. Supermarket chain in the UK. Awesome. Thanks for joining in Tesco. Yeah, I really hope that they bring back something like the auction house mount for people. It sucks because it's like we did all of Shadowlands, now we're going into Dragonflight, so you're gonna like punish people for not playing in the past. Like I don't really like that. They should leave it as a mount and just make it the initial 5 million that it was, right? Like what would be the problem with just introducing it to the game as a whole? You know what I mean? Oh, we should probably go for the mount while we're here on this guy too, right? Before we get locked out, let's do that. Rumor is there's a mount in Dragonflight. I hope so. Yes, Savok, you're right. Okay, check. It's worse on having it on some of your accounts, but not the others. Yeah, I can imagine that would be frustrating. Make it viable by tokens. Yeah, they need to do something. So I'm trying to figure out how to even play a feral druid. So I think you just basically keep your dots up, use your fillers, and then spend it on when you're not doing that, spend it on these. That's my thinking anyway. Let's see. After they removed the auction house mouse from the vendor, it appeared like 2 times in the black market auction house. No, Zavok, you're good, man. I rather have people talking in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, AJ, but monks can still wear, oh wait, Hunter dropping leather BOEs. I don't think that they are like that, but, we did have someone think that maybe they were, so if we find out that they're not for sure, then that'd be awesome. I don't think that it is. You'd be a little difference to make them do something about the auction house amount, yeah. Moppadale, yeah. We're farming the shoulders. And then we're gonna go do something else. So I will say this. These shoulders, right? I made a video on them. And the video actually, it's been like my #1 video so far. It's been up for 24 hours and it's got like 12K views. I was like, wait a minute, what? That's amazing, right? But on there were some people that were like, you ruined the market on these things. You single-handedly destroyed the price of this item. And I was like, I've made it. People are telling me I'm ruining markets now. It's awesome. I'm with the big dogs. But really, if you watched that video and gave it a like or anything, thank you so much. If you didn't, you can still check it out. It's up there. All right, let's see. Did I get it? I did not get it. Yeah, I'll put that on Discord. People were haters, man. Adam, I'm not sure. I don't know, buddy. Let's see. That's awesome, Kai Check. I don't know. I don't think I've seen your one that just came up. If you guys don't follow Kai Check on YouTube, go over and check his channel out too. He's got some good stuff. He's got a bunch of Dragonflight stuff coming up as well that I plan on checking out. Oh man, I'm gonna have to find you on there. I'll have to track you down. There you go, Kai Check. Yes, make millions with a shuffle in Dragonflight. That one 5 hours ago. Oh man, you are disenchanting like crazy, man. Yeah, it could just be unlucky speculation. That's what I'm leaning towards. Like, I'm trying to get this glimmer of satisfaction in Zareth Mortis, and I just cannot do it. And so instead of saying like, it's false, it's not a real thing, I'm like, I'm just super unlucky. So there's a lot of buttons that you have to press quick for Feral Druid, I'm noticing. Okay, so I think it's just unlucky speculation because I just got some sweet, sticky, volatile substance after killing the boss. What is there in Zereth Mortis? That is a huge question. I'll show you. Let me get through this and stick around on the channel, and I'll show you what I'm doing in Zereth Mortis right now. Oh yeah, no worries, Adam. We're all trying to figure it out, man. So this guy, I always have a hard time getting aggro on him for some reason. Look at that. He's just ignoring his homies there attacking me. Did not get anything on that one. Leave instance group. Yes. But anyway, on that video, there was a lot of people that were like, oh, I ran it and got it on my 5th run or my 10th run or something like that. And I was like, that's awesome. So happy for you guys. Run in cat form and use the speed boost when you get to those mobs. Just use the AoE dot. Yeah. Alright, Zavot, thanks for sticking around, bud. But yeah, so in Zereth Mortis, mainly I need Genesis motes to finish making the pets. I sold 4 or 5 archetypes of Malice. And they sell for 15 to 25k each this week. The greens are still selling for some like unknown reason. That'll probably stop though soon. And then yeah, the sword, the Varus guillotine, I got one of those as well. But there's a pet that goes for like 70k, but you need a glimmer that is, you get it from like a weird, stupid way, and I haven't gotten it yet. Nice, AJ. It's not the case with me. I do have a bunch of congealed fell blood. Ah, okay, now we're locked out. Alright, let's switch realms. Is it just named Glimmer? No, Zavok. It is named Glimmer of Satisfaction. So to make pets in Zereth Mortis, you need to do the quest chain. Then you need to have a glimmer, have the motes, and have a lattice. Lattice you can buy in the auction house. Motes you can farm. Sort of slow but easy. Glimmers come from specific drops. So one way to get it is to buy this for 700 ciphers, which is a stupid amount to have to spend. And then they can come out of here, or you have to keep eating. You have to keep trying to get the well-fed buff, and hopefully it drops. But let's check out my my mailbox real quick, because I think you guys are going to think that this is cool. This is like a live stream preview to what's going to be on my weekly mailbox clear out that I still have yet to do today. With the fell blood again, I vendor it because it's useless. Oh well, with that fell blood, with the blood of Sargeras, I make Mechabond imprint matrix, and I make fell core, a fell hound harness guy thing mount with blacksmithing. Oh! You guys see that sale, right? Varus guillotine, 366k. Now it probably took me 3 hours to make this, to get this, to keep farming it. But that's over 100k an hour, and plus I got a crap ton of glimmers of malice. And look at this. The malice, look at the price on these. 23k, 23k, 14k. Plus I sold one on another tune. Plus I got other glimmers. So that farm in Zareth Mortis for the guillotine is super good. Okay. Now it's not going to be as good in the future because these greens aren't going to sell for much. But right now, the greens are selling for 252, 500, 1700, you know, 214. But in the future, in Dragonflight, this is still going to be a good farm. This for 11k as well, because that sword, at least right now, this is the only place you can get what that sword looks like. And when you're doing that, you're going to be getting these glimmers, and these pets right here are going to do nothing but go up in price. I feel like this is going to be a good old world farm when even when Dragonflight is out. That's a 765k mailbox. Strange Goop, I bought these and I flipped them. Multi-chicken, this is another pet that I crafted. Super good. Super good. Two for 200k each. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm just going to list these things just because I need to sell them. Their prices are going to go way down when Dragonflight comes out. But here we go. Just putting them up there. Try to sell off some of these flipper fish again. This little belt here. Highborn Compendium. Sell these. I really don't care what I get out of those at this point. I'm just selling them off. I did get this, but I'm holding on to it because it's got 58 speed, which is nice. Okay, so I'm not going to sell this Strange Goop. I bought 9 of them at 35k, which was like 360 something thousand gold. I used them to farm the flipper fish, which I sold like 4 or 5 of, or 3 or 4, and that's like almost 40k just profit. And then I sold some of them for 50k and then some of them for like 39k. So I still have some, but I'm not going to sell them at this 35k mark. It looks like I still have ham sandwich. Oh, I only have 2 left, it looks like. 1 in my bags and then 1 in the mail for bank sim. So I think I probably just need to hold on to that one. Alright, let's see. Beru's farm will be even better if someone buys most of them and pumps up the price. Yes. Come on over to Storm Rage and do that for us. What's the farm you're doing? Not really doing any farm right this second. Yeah, so Adam, let's go over there real quick and I'll sort of show you. There's a few different ways to do it. There is one way in which you kill certain mobs and then join the Antorus group. That way is going to be dead after like Dragonflight, right? The best way to do it, and the way that I've done it on stream with some viewers, is that you get a group of geared, like I'm 296 tank, right? So I can take a pretty good beating and beat up fake little NPCs pretty good. And then you just go around and you just kill everything. Group them up in packs, kill them and loot them, and that's what you do. And then you just hope for the best. But I need to, either today or tomorrow, I really need to go farm some Genesis motes, because look at this. Glimmer of Malice, each one of these 15 to 25k. So we're looking at like 45 to 75k, but I need to farm the motes. Glimmer of Motion is about 20 to 30k right here. And I think that's all the glimmers that I have left. So I need to get the modes to do that. No, here's another one down here. Discovery. What are my thoughts on the dude that posts 8 to 12 goop every so often with 30 to 40k on Storm Rage? My first thought is if he posted the 9 that I bought out, I mean, thank you because I made gold off of them. My second, because if not, I'm never going to farm them up. So go ahead, I'll buy them out and I'll resell them. Actually, I bought like 9 of them at like 35K, and then the next highest was 70K. Never sold for 70K, and it dropped back down to like 40. So my thought is post them, I'll buy them and resell them. And my second thought is if everything is listed for 60K and it's selling for 60K, the average is like 50 to 60K, why in the world are you dropping it, right? Like, look at this. The market value is 50K. The historical value is 74K. So why in the world are you posting it for 30,000 gold less than what it's going for ever? Why are you doing that? That's my other thought. I did not mop it down. I did not. Were you on stream the other day when I pulled up like right in view of it and he freaking died right in front of me? He keeps getting more. I don't know where he's getting him. He's not farming them. There's no way. All right, so the first method is if you're solo, you come down here and you kill the strikers. You kill the strikers over here. You kill the strikers over here like this. So right now, there's none up. So we'll check the next spot. And then we will, yeah, so like this. These are just packs of these strikers. And you pretty much just kill them. Right? So this is the least effective way. I definitely love having a group over doing it like this. So you do it like that, all right, and then you loot it. Because when you're doing the other stuff, you have when you're doing it as a group, you can kill more mobs, you can kill different mobs, and you have a chance to get more like glimmers and stuff like that. All right, and then there's one up here on the map. Okay, so this spot, people killed them, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go pre-made groups, questing, find group, Antros. We're just gonna join it. We're gonna sign up, and a lot of times they auto accept like that, okay? And then see how we switched realms, and then now some are up. And then you do that, and then you just farm those 3 spots. That's the way to do it solo. This is not going to work in Dragonflight because I doubt anybody's going to be doing Antorus in Dragonflight, and you really need somebody else in Zereth Mortis to switch your realm so you can farm this. Strange Goop, you have to farm it a bunch. It's fishing. You have to fish a lot. So if you like clicking this button and then clicking a lure, that's your jam. Yeah. Yep. Like, I understand undercutting a little bit, right? Okay, so like for example, I just listed a fell core harness, right? The historical price is 45, the average price is 35. Okay? So the average is like, what I say, in the 50s, and somebody has it listed for 90. My max price is 180% of market average. So that's fair. So am I going to undercut the guy that's selling it for 90? Yes, I am going to undercut him because I think that price is not a good price. I don't think that somebody would buy it for that. Maybe they would, but I think it's a BS price to put something up for. So am I undercutting? Not really, because I'm listing it at almost 2 times what the market average is. But now if you're somebody who's listing something under what the market average is, like 30K under what the market average is, that's ridiculous. Yes, it's in Zereth Mortis. And you fish it up in this little lake right here. The one where, no. Where's Hyrukin? Wherever Hyrukin spawns at. Hold on, I don't wanna die, hold on. But anyway, this is how you farm it, just like that. But like I said, it's better to get a group. Let me get out of here because I'm gonna like get attacked and die. So you farm it up right, I think it's here, isn't it? Or is it over here? It's not showing me where Hyrukin spawns at, but I'm pretty sure it's like right over here. You farm it in this area. Yeah, so but Adam, the problem is that the demand is not 90. Like in the example that I just gave, the demand is not 90K. I doubt that person is. I've been selling this particular mount for a long time. I've never seen it sell for 90K ever. I doubt that it's going to sell for 90K. And that person could have maybe bought them out to resell. And if I'm already going to make 70K on an item, I'll take the 70K and he can try to resell it for 90 if he wants, or somebody can have the mount and be happy with it. So, like for example, I don't do that like necessarily on everything. And I'm not on the right realm either. Let's see. What is it? Fell Harness? What's the actual name? Steelbound Harness. Okay, like this. Let's see. If the historical price is 50K, that doesn't mean it can't go up. I don't do it based on the historical price. I do it based on the market average. Tried to sell shrouded cloth bags, but someone was selling them for 50 gold less than the thread cost. Yeah, so they probably did that. They probably did that on TSM. My TSM always resets the number thread to 5 gold. So they probably weren't paying attention. All right, Zavok, thanks for joining. Here's my thanks, but yeah, have a good night, man. So here's my theory on this. My max is set. What did I say? At what depends on what it is. I have things different classified. Some things I'm 500% DB market. Transmog and stuff I'm pretty much like 180. So here, minimum buyout is $32.99. The market value is 30K, and then the historical price is $28.99. The regional sale average is 41. Right? So I would do it at 100% of DB market, I'm pretty sure. What group is this in? This is not the right group. Auctioning. Let me see. What are my mounts in? It's craftable mounts. Operations. 24 hour, 130 min 1. So I've got my max price set at 180% of DB market average. So my normal price is 150% DB market average. So I'm going on the regional market average, right? So the North American average, I'm doing it 80% above what that is. And I think that's fair. For the mounts anyway. So, for example, on the Steelbound Harness that I listed, we're not on the realm that I listed it on, but like I said, it normally sells between like 35 and 40K. My max is 74K, which is well above anything I've ever seen it sell for, so I'm okay doing that. But I think 90K, like what it's listed for now, I mean, I could post it at 90K and then see if somebody buys it, but I'm not too stressed about it. 74K is a good one because I'm not posting it below what it normally sells for. Now the goop, if it typically goes for 50K and somebody's putting it up for 20K, then that's ridiculous. Oh man, they're back. Alright, somebody's attacking me. What am I? I'm doing something in Zereth Mortis here. Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing in Zereth Mortis here. So remember I said you can buy that box for 700 ciphers? I can buy 2 of them, right? The problem is I don't have the guy open to buy the ciphers. You have to do a quest line to buy the ciphers. And so I think I'm going to do that quest line on this guy here. Here's the quest line, Broken Circle, and then I'm going to go and buy those and hopefully get the glimmer that I'm after. But in the meantime, what do you say we end the stream? Because we're almost at the 2-hour mark. What do you say we end the stream trying for the shoulders again? No, Adam, you're right. It doesn't have to stay there forever, and it'll change, and it will reflect it, right? It'll reflect it. I just got tired of on that realm listing things for astronomically high prices, and it never selling. Yeah, no, I'm not arguing with you, man. You're good. It's a good conversation to have. I mean, it's sort of nerdy, right? That we would like talk about that, but I mean, that's like what we do. So. That's yeah, no, I see what you're saying. And here's my thing. If somebody wants to list it at 90K and then everybody wants to match it, then anybody that would buy it would have to buy it for 90K. But realistically, I think doing it at 180 above what it is, regional average, is for me, I think that's more of a fair price. But no, I'm not upset at anybody for wanting to match it. But if anybody would like accuse me of undercutting for that, then that would be my argument, is that the other people are over they're going over what it really should be. And so I'm still going over what it normally is, but not as bad. But there's no excuse really for dropping something way below the price, as we were sort of talking about before. And that's ridiculous, right? Like, so I was talking about that video earlier, where Under My Journal has these shoulders between 200 and 400K over the year, right? And so people are like, oh, it ruined it because now they're only 25K. So my answer to that is, dude, if they're 25K on your realm, buy them and resell them. Like, what are you doing? Like, that helped you. You know, but more so, the problem is if you're the person who put it up there for 25K, you're the bigger problem. I play on Storm Rage and Emerald Dream in EU, or not EU, North America. Hold on, we're going to have to turn on some sort of loot appraiser here. This is loot appraiser light, by the way. You see this right here? You could type in /LAL, and all that'll do, it'll now allow dings to happen, and then it'll just show you the estimate, like the gold value. It won't show you the whole big screen. And I don't know what they go for in this room either. I haven't even checked. Yeah, no, people are just people don't understand. I actually do a lot of this kind of stuff in real life. I've got another real life YouTube channel that I've mentioned as well, where I buy things from stores, from wholesalers, and then resell them online. And a lot of this understanding the market kind of thing is the same thing, and you get it in the real world just as much as you do in the game. Everybody's selling something for $30. Everything's good, right? Selling it for $30 for the past year. Well, now all of a sudden more people have it, so instead of everybody selling it for 30, now guess what we're doing? Now we're going to sell it for 15. And so you're stuck with product that you're actually losing money on if you match that price. But you have people with repricers, which are like bots, right? Which is legal, and all this other stuff. And then before you know it, it's like a race to the bottom, right? So it's the same thing. It's just human nature, just dumb. Mazarok in the house. What's up, buddy? I just talked to you on Discord not too long ago about the the shirts, man. Yeah, the story is falling apart. I'm losing credibility. Yeah, it's a danger of the free market, but in my opinion, the other alternative isn't the best either. So it's just how it goes. Mazarok, how's the tank hunt going, man? You decided on a main yet? Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, the coming week we're gonna be into our noses, and it's gonna be hard as a content creator not to get FOMO, right? Because you're like, I have to talk about this, and this is like everything. Mazarok's got a channel also, if anybody doesn't know. Not a gold making channel specifically. It's a tank PvE channel for the most part, and I dig it because I pretty much main tank. I think I'm gonna do Druid at the start and then maybe move into Warrior, but I'm finding it really hard to pass up my Monk. And Demon Hunter's also fun. And I like the Paladin playstyle, so that's where I'm at. Let's see. Let's report these guys here. Let's see. Decided the moment Prot Warrior came out. Guardian's looking really good. The tank balance is actually looking super dope. Yes, I'll have to main them all somehow and also manage to do gold making content. The thing is gold making, like the amount of views I get on gold making and the interaction with the gold making community is astronomically higher than the amount of response I get from PvE content. I think because it's more niche, right? There's a lot more competition in the other one, and it's a lot harder, at least for me, in my opinion, to make content for. But I will probably do some live streaming for sure. Because I think I ended this season with like a 2300 IO, so I sort of know what I'm doing a little bit. AJ, there's glimmers of malice. Yes, you need to turn those into pets and sell them. On Twitch, it's always to buy viewers. I've never bought a viewer. Don't know how I'd go about doing it, but it doesn't sound right to me. Impact at the Chinese servers? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, AJ, that's what makes that farm so much better, is you can get those glimmers, and that's why I think it's going to be good going into Dragonflight. Back to Prot Warrior. So this is where I get conflicted. Warrior is a horrible gold maker if you're doing any kind of farming. They're slow, and there's not a lot of self-healing, right? Not like a monk or a druid or like even like a demon hunter. So I like to have something that I can sort of main both in. But Proud Warrior is super fun. I mained one in several different expansions, and I really like the lore and the story behind them. I don't think these shoulders exist for me, by the way. Yes, that's true. You don't need to heal if you don't take damage. But as far as like solo content farming and stuff like that, like they don't have any ranged abilities really, and not one that's not on a cooldown anyway, where you can call mobs to you and that kind of stuff. But for PvE and PvP, super cool. I really like Monk though. I mained Monk last expansion. It was super awesome. Yeah, but it's still it's a 1 second cooldown, but you gotta admit it's not gonna hold any weight to Starfall and Starfire as far as gold farming goes. But I love the in-your-face style of warriors. I mean, you're all in, baby, or you're done. Like you're just all in or you're all out. How far do you need to get? Not very far. You just have to open your the little thing where you research stuff, and you have to make sure you research the right thing, which I don't know off the top of my head. But Mazrock, I for sure look forward to seeing your Proud Warrior stuff. I don't know how long you've been playing, but do you remember when Warrior had a Gladiator spec where you could go tank DPS? What was that? That wasn't BFA. What was after BFA? Was it Draenor that came out in? Yeah, Gladiator stance. And the tank guide is already up. I dig it. I will definitely have to check it out. All right, let's finish this up, and then I think I'm gonna have to go make some dinner. But my luck has not been the same luck as everybody else getting these things. Was it Miss? I don't think it was Miss. I think it was Wad. Maybe it was Miss. I don't know. Yep, Gladiator stance is what it was called. And it was like a PvP monster, like in like 2s and 3s. It was ridiculous. So my goal in Dragonflight is I'm going to do gold making at the start, because gold making is at its peak at the start of an expansion, and PvE is still like getting bugs and stuff worked out. So I think I'm gonna do that. Focus on gold first and then PvE. I'd like to get a guide up for each dungeon that comes out as well, to be up to the task. Because there are people that I know that are on my channel that are primarily gold makers, but they want to maybe get the achievement for the mount or something like that, so just come up with some easy guides for them. Yeah, I'm thinking it was WAD myself. Dude, Demon Hunter was so fun to tank with when you had the 4-piece and the legendary that you could just get like 3 or 4 fell devs off at once. Now they gave me this, whatever this is. The hunt is like an actual bona fide ability now. Yeah, you can do some massive damage pools with that, and then the Elysian Decree. We've maxed it out. Alright, well, that is a 30 runs trying to get the shoulders. We didn't get them. Let's see how much they even are in this realm. Oh, look at that. Look here. Let's see. Here's the normal ones, 220k. Normal ones, 229k. Heroic, 700k. LFR, 300k. See, I don't know why the item level is different, but somebody's got these listed for 2 million. That'd be sick, right? That would be what's up. Alright, anyway, so next thing up on this guy, I'm going to do the quest, buy the chests. I'm trying to get, I'll show you what I'm trying to get. The archetype of satisfaction. This is what I need the glimmer for, okay? It's 47k market value to a 70k value, right? So this is an example, like if I was on here, I'm not going to match the market value. I'm just going to match the minimum buyout. 70k. Archetype of Malice. Super sick. 25k. I've sold like 4 or 5 of these this week. Super nice. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. I know everybody's got time and they have to choose where to spend it. So I'm glad that you all decided to spend a little bit of it with me. Sub to the channel if you like the content. Like the video. Leave a comment down in the description. I do make all of my live streams available for on VOD for replay. Remember, streamers put in a lot of work to make content, so if you'd like to support that, you can go ahead and leave a super chat or a super thanks on the video. Also, there's a new membership option for those of you that are interested in supporting the channel monthly. You can do the join down below and check out the perks of that. Thank you so much. If you don't want to do any monetary support, I will just take all of the attaboys and good jobs and awesome comments on the beard that I can get. Hope it helps some of you all. I know you all have helped me. And hey, I'll catch y'all later. If I don't see you till Dragonflight, I'll see you there. Have a good one, guys.